Welcome to the Omicron series for Empyrion Galactic Survival. Here we are, guys. We're wandering around my base at the moment, and well, it's dark outside, and I want to do a couple of things in this part, but we're going to start off by doing some general work down in my ordinary base, and the reason for that is that I actually want to make an advanced constructor. And I can't because of course I haven't done the unlock the tech. Okay, base. Right, I'm just going to unlock the advanced constructor. Also notice that I'm also on level 25. Right, so what we're going to do is get into here. I want to make an advanced constructor. Right, the reason I want to do that is that because I've got some, I was looking at the magnesium ore here, and you can't actually refine that in the large constructor. You've actually got to use an advanced constructor. So, and while that's actually cooking, guys, I want to do something else. Just better switch the light on so we can actually see what we're doing, because in the last part I was working on the oops, better switch the power on. Yeah, in the last part, why haven't I got any lights? No, why do I keep switching the lights off? I better fill up this as well. Yeah, in the last part I was working on the crashed capital vessel, which I think is over there. Yeah, it's just over there. So in the right direction. And some of you guys kept on going on a bit about the core, which I've taken on board. Oh, some aloe vera there. And what I've done off cameras is I've excavated it out, so I want to kind of talk about that for a little while. And the other thing I also want to talk about, which is why I draw your attention to the fact I'm level 25, is that if this game's got a weak point, it's the fact that once you get to level 25, you see there, you don't actually get the experience points, just effectively disappear. So yeah, once you get to level 25, guys, the research trees are relevant. You don't need to unlock anything else. And go away, spider. And which I think is a bit of a, like you say, a disadvantage from the point of the mid to late game. But then again, I think what compensates for that in this game is the fact that you can go off and explore other planets and get new challenges from just exploration and following what you want to do. I think this is the key with this game, is there's no quest line as such, although there are quests, although I haven't actually used them in this let's play. Actually, I haven't looked at them actually for Omicron, to be honest. Let's just get a bit of height. 3 PDA dinner for 2 Aku custom tours. What's this? Pack your backpack, find all the points of interest on various planets. Titan wreck, abandoned building, Akua, abandoned building. I don't think I've actually got an abandoned building on Omicron. Crash ship on the moon, not afraid of the dark, elementary enemy. What do we get for this one? Find desert ice column. I mean, some of these are quite extensive. Anyway, I'm not going to do any more of those, guys. I'm just... So those are the missions. Maybe sometime in the future I will do that. Maybe I'll do a series where I just do all the missions. How about that, guys? If, say, I start a new series or something where I actually try and do all the missions. I mean, that could be cool. Now you can see here I've actually dug the crash ship out. Let's see if we can... Wait, stop moving. Let's just press this. And just as I just want to show you guys what we've actually got, Rex. Yeah, and actually talking about other missions and things, somebody else passed a comment. Sorry, I can't remember your name because this is quite literally just sprung into my head, triggered by that previous conversation. They would ask me if I'd ever considered playing this game with a mobile base rather than building a static base. And that idea really attracts me, to be honest. Yeah, the concept of maybe they're not going to bother emptying the oxygen out. I don't think I've really got a great demand for oxygen. There's a food processor here. Am I actually picking the stuff up? No, it's just... Okay, there's some cargo boxes over here. Okay, we'll just go in here. Oh, we got some. That's quite nifty. And we got another one. Now, which one's which? Got wind. Okay. Oh, I'm just going to grab this. So there's a reasonable amount of loot in here. I mean, obviously a lot of it is going to be steel plates and glass, which is useful. But the way you want to look at it, guys, is that we've got a fridge here. Well, we've got some spot. What we got here? You want to look at a crashed vessel as an emergency mine should you need additional basic materials at some time in the future. So you don't have to take it all apart in one go. I mean, I've got so many steel plates and stuff now stashed away in my constructors that thing. But then again, I suppose if I get some now, I can put these in the advanced constructor. Also, of course, the lights are probably going to be worth collecting because they're a source of... Oops, I'm getting a little bit on the extent of the drone. Okay, there's another light there. Now, what I will say, guys, is if you're actually doing this, you've got to be a bit careful, because if you do that, you can make the whole lot crash and down. I know any of you guys who are really into min-maxing have just cringed with what I've just done, but sometimes it's just... I mean, you've got to enjoy yourself in the game, and sometimes enjoying yourself in the game is doing things that are a bit stupid. Yeah. I mean, that's the way it's playing. How come removing one light brought down that whole section? Okay, guys. Right, I'm gonna stop being an idiot. Start getting serious again, guys. Missed that. Okay. I mean, there's any more? Let's just have a look round. Something there. Probably just mechanical components, steel plates. I think we just got a thruster which I missed. Okay, so I need to be a bit more careful. Anything else over here? I think I stripped out. Oh, there's a couple of lights there to compensate for all those lights I lost. For I think the thing's actually falling apart on its own accord, isn't it? Is that because it's structural? The structural integrity's gone on it, probably, because I've destroyed the structural integrity. And of course, that's one of the reasons why you want to use a drone when you're doing something like this, guys, because you don't want to be underneath all that. At the very least, it's going to give you a heart attack when something starts falling on top of you. Okay, there's another light there. Just snatch that. Anyway, I think I've kind of picked as much as I can out of here, or as much as I need is probably the more correct term. I mean, yeah, you've just dropped off the end. Right, and by now the advanced constructor will be finished, so let's get out of here. And we're just going to go back to base, guys. Shuttle hub, where's my base? Come on, base. Oops, I'm facing the wrong direction. Okay. There's the base. Okay. Oh! Oh, nearly missed that, guys. Not going to pass that up. Okay. Missed a couple of thrusters. And as I said, I do want to build a capital vessel, But I'm a bit torn, guys. Do I build a small vessel with a short range warp drive in, or do I go for the whole capital vessel? The problem is well, would it be fairly basic? I'm not too sure, to be honest. Yeah, just build a basic capital vessel, maybe maybe just make it as a long-term project. Right, guys, here we are. We're back on the base, putting the lights on, and we're just going to go down here. Well, I don't need to go all the way in. Okay, and where's the automatic door? Where's the large constructor? Ungrouped. Where's my... Oh, I haven't built it yet, have I? Ha! Duh. Actually, I think I'm very tempted to build an armor locker. Can I build one? Yep. Okay, let's build an armor locker. Yeah, I was getting a bit ahead of myself there, guys. I'd talked myself into the fact that I'd built my advanced constructor. I think we're just going to shove it in here. I think we can just put it there. And I think what we'll do is we'll just... can put all this in. And this will give a working basis for this side of the... Okay, food processor. I think you can go into there. Fridge. You can just shove this meat into the fridge for the moment. I've got so much. Got a flare. I don't know what the flare. Oh, the flare must have come from something here. And what I'm going to do is, because I'm building an armor locker, I want to take all this out. You can see I've got so much junk in here. So we've got flares, motorbike, survival constructor. I'm going to put the bike back because what I want to do now is a bit of roving around. And with me, there's always a possibility that I can fall off of the ship or something like that, and then that will give me problems. Okay, we got there. There's the magnesium ore. I want that. I think what I will do is also make some ammunition. We're okay, I think. Let's make some more of that while I'm looking at it. And okay, what we can do is just tuck the armor locker in alongside these. Okay. What I'm going to do is just put this in. It's just going to make it a lot easier to actually swap things around in the future. And plus it means I've got more space and also know where everything is now. Advanced constructor. I want to put that in. And I think what we should be able to do now is... Well, what's that? 5, we got 50, so if we could make 10 of that, that will make some magnesium powder. And what I want to do now, guys, is, well, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do actually, to be honest. This planet doesn't seem to have much in the way of points of interest. Actually, Patrol Vessel HQ. I've never ever been to... I've never actually taken over the Patrol Vessel HQ, so that could be something very, very different. But I am going to prepare this time, actually. And what I'm going to do is, well, we've got some ammunition. Certainly can pick that up. We certainly want some energy cells. What else do we need? I think I'm gonna make some explosives. Yep, I'm gonna make 4 or 5 explosives. I've got to get in the habit of carrying explosives, and of course, one thing I am going to do is we are going to take a core with us this time. Right, got some explosives. Sorry, put that on the button bar. I mean, I do need to think about my weapons as well, but I'm going to be honest, guys, I'm not one for lugging all the weapons under the sun, and I think I tend to get very attached to one type of weapon and I tend to stick with it. But I do want to experiment more with some of the more advanced weapons as well. Oops. I certainly don't want to put an explosive device on my own ship. That wouldn't be a particularly very good idea. Okay. Right, the patrol vessel's over there, and of course we're going to be doing this in the dark, which is probably not ideal. Okay, let's just... We've got lights, it's just that my lights aren't very well positioned. I could really do with some forward-facing lights, actually. Okay, let's go to night vision. That might make it a little bit more interesting. Plus, we might see anything of interest that's on the ground. I don't know if you're aware that I've also just recently started an Aku series, which is kind of slightly pitched at someone who's new to the game, and I'm talking, and it's a bit more slow-paced. I mean, which one of these two would you like to see developed? This one, or considering the Aku's starting with the 7.55 release? What we got over there? Oh, we got a drone. Okay, I think we can shoot up the drone for the fun of it. Okay, we're going to go in on the drone. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, which one do you think is worth doing? Actually, cool. He must have been right over the base. Okay, looks like that might be a bit of a waste of time, actually. Oh no, he's just there. Okay, there he is. So what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, which one do you feel is got the most potential? This one or the Aku one, going at a slower pace and then letting that run for a long time whilst talking about the game concepts? I mean, what do you feel, guys? Anyway, that's something for the future. What we're going to do now. I'm a bit worried about this, guys. Let's go back to night vision. I know it's a Yuki green, but because I've flown past the patrol vessel base and I've never been hit by kind of rocket launchers or anything like that, so I don't think, to be honest, I'm not even sure that it's got there because it's very, very thin. I mean, so okay, let's go back. Okay, the sun's coming up now, so we're going to be okay, guys. Now, when there's some kind of entrance there. Okay, let's just land by the entrance. Okay, turn off that. There's something making a horrible bit of a weird noise. Okay, let's just... I don't really want to stick my head over the parapet. Ah, there's a door down there. Okay, so we're gonna have to open the door up first. This is where I only get shot, so... Wow, there's something behind it. So... Reload. Okay, reload. Right, let's just... back this way, guys. Okay. Let's just have a... Right, looks like there's mechanoids in here. Wow. There's obviously turrets in there. Okay, we need to take out the turrets first. Well, I need to kind of... This could be interesting, guys. I think what I might do is... There's a turret. That didn't go too well. Okay. Reload. First aid kit. See. And I'm standing in the top of the stairwell. Did I get both these turrets? No, I didn't get that one, but I got that one. Okay. Got you. Okay, let's... Gotcha. Reload. That means there's bound to be a spawn down here. Gotcha. Reload. Right, let's see if we can get some spawner there. Okay. Let's grab these guys. Wow. Okay, got a nice bit of loot here, guys. About you, buddy, over here. Wow. 3 in a row. That's good. Now, okay, I'm a bit worried about the other side of this because what we got rid of the spawn. Okay, that means that somewhere up here is I'll get out here. Okay, there is one. Gotcha. Oops, maybe a bit. Okay, we got this one here. A whole row of these things. That means there's probably another one over here. Okay. Where are you? Oh, no, it's here, isn't it? Okay. Wait! That's not friendly. Okay, is that it? Is this the room? Always gets a bit nervous here, guys. That's the core. I think there's a steel plate in front of it. I'll bet you there's a steel plate in front of it. Okay, yeah. Disassemble. Harden the steel block. Vertical 1 time, 1 by 1. Okay, that's not going to break. Okay, right. I'm glad I brought my explosives with me. And of course, with explosives, keep a long way away. Because that's another one of my favourite tricks, guys, is I actually blow myself up with my own explosives. Okay, we should now have control of the base. And I'm going to put the explosives away because that's my other favourite trick, is that okay, right, I've got control of the base. Cargo box. Okay, we got that there. Well, we got a reasonable amount there. Anything else here? Flare, fuel tank, large generator, oxygen. There's not much anything at all in here actually. Okay, never mind. Okay, we can still some fuel, and I suppose we can always steal the oxygen as well. Get a bit of oxygen out, and I suppose what we can do now is do some looting. Now I've got loads and loads of these, so I think we're just going to deconstruct. I've got a flux coil. Okay. Okay, what did we get here? Electronics. Oh, we're certainly going to get this. Electronics, steel plates. That's going to be good. Not as much here as I thought it'd be, but well. Okay, how? The base isn't that deep, so okay, we're just gonna keep grabbing this electronics, steel plates. I think we'll just take the core apart, guys. I think, well, it was useful. It's a useful exercise to do. Kind of a bit worried here. Oh, there's a ventilator there. There should be some oxygen tanks in here somewhere. Wow, goes to show how deep the base is. Alright, let's just... Oops. Keep away from that. Okay, let's just take away this in the centre here. I'm certainly going to take that. Take that. Take the lights. Okay. Looks like the oxygen tank's over there. Okay, let's just get rid of these so I can jump back if necessary. And oops. Okay, so you're gonna take that. Cobalt, anything down? Oh yep. That's the fuel tank. Yeah, there's not much. Oh well, never mind. Okay guys. And again, you can always mine out the steel plates here, guys. Right, I don't want to take out much more. I'm a bit worried about it. And we're back in the dark again. Okay. Seems to be the story of my life here. Now, there was some antenna on the side. So, we're going to go see if these antenna here might be worth something. Okay, come back a bit. Okay. Of course, I have to be very, very careful here that I don't knock myself off. Oops, we're out of ammunition. Oops. Right. What we get here? Computer cobalt. Okay, we're certainly gonna have this. Okay. Should be able to sneak this one before the drone runs out. Okay, what we got here? Got that. Oops. Okay, let's just. Don't like being on the limit because if the drone pops out and then you happen to walk backwards, you can get. We've got lights on the side, or they flares? I can't remember. Okay, there's something in the centre there. Could be useful. Back away, please. Yeah, got some antennas here. Just say I don't want to knock myself off the edge. I'm doing quite well here, actually, guys. Got that. Okay, I've got something there. Certainly going to take that. And what was it up here? Yeah. Well, they also like rockets or spears. Not that spears are going to help them very much in defending their base, especially as I'm successfully looting everything in sight. Okay, guys, I think that's about it. Oh, I thought I'd got that. Okay. I thought I'd pick that up. What's that there? Okay, we'll take that. What are these? Electronics. Oh, hidden underneath. Okay. Anything else hidden underneath here? What's that? Oh, just plates. Okay. I always feel a bit guilty sometimes when I'm doing this. I kind of think about the person who probably spent hours building this, and there's me quite happily just ripping it all apart and taking advantage of it. You've got lights on. Just charge that back up again. I don't want to run out of. I think, guys, what I'm going to do now is just make my way back to the my base. I think we've had a good session here. I've looted out quite a lot of stuff. Yeah, we've got a nice little pile of stuff here. Actually, just put the explosives down there so I don't accidentally dump them off. Let's just go check out the shuttle hub. Oh, look at that. There's another. Well, you might as well collect them on the way through. Okay. Sure, we're going to be a bit careful because we may run into a troop ship. Okay. Just a bit of ammunition. Okay. Never mind. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And maybe I'll just fly fairly low over the surface, see if we can spot any golems or something like that. These ones that are rich in minerals. I mean, they tend to inhabit mountainous areas, so trouble is flying around in the dark's never for this. Go. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So we're just going to get back to base, unload this stuff, and that's where I'm going to call it for this part, guys. Next part, well, let me just get back to base first, because at the moment I'm flying in a P, what they used to call a P Super, and it is effectively a P Super. I was wondering what that was on my solar panels, because that's my other small ship. Okay. And of course I've flown all the way back in first person. Apologies for that, guys. Okay. Oh, actually, let's quick check. Is my ship taking any damage? Sometimes it just seems to get repaired for no apparent reason. Okay, guys. Yeah, let me just get into the base. And let me just show you my dilemma. That, I mean, we've done the shuttle hub, we've done the crash vessel, I've done the this power station. I'm sure I've done that radar station. We've got this drone base. I suppose I could have a crack at the drone base. Abandoned factory. As far as I know, there's absolutely nothing in here. We've obviously done the patrol vessel. This shuttle hub's friendly. Vehicle port. I suppose we could have a look at the vehicle port. Research sites, crashed cockpit, that's the thing. See what I mean? There's not much in the way of points of interest on here. This is what makes me feel I want to do a capital vessel, but maybe we will do a drone base or something like that, because I need something with the capacity to actually move all my stuff with me. So I'm just going to go here, guys. I'm just going to put this in. What we got here? A bit more magnesium ore. Anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. As I say, feel free to add comments, tell me where I've gone wrong, because, as I said, on no means I call myself a total expert in this game. So we'll just go and heal up. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.